Good morning, class. Today we are going to start a new chapter that is respiration in plants. Respiration is a chain of chemical reactions that enables all living entities or living organisms to synthesize energy required to sustain. It is a biochemical process wherein air moves between the external environment and the tissues and cells of the species. In respiration, inhalation of oxygen and exhalation of carbon dioxide gas takes place. As an entity acquires energy through oxidizing nutrients and hence liberating waste, it is referred to as metabolic process. Types of respiration: aerobic respiration and anaerobic respiration. Let us understand aerobic respiration. The breakdown of glucose in cells in the presence of oxygen is called aerobic respiration. Here, in the word equation for aerobic respiration, energy is put in bracket because it is not a substance. Glucose, when it reacts with oxygen, it gives out carbon dioxide, water, and energy, that is ATP. Anaerobic respiration. The breakdown of glucose in the absence of oxygen is called anaerobic respiration. Sometimes glucose undergoes incomplete oxidation to form ethanol and carbon dioxide, and a lesser amount of energy is released. This is anaerobic reaction or fermentation. It may occur temporarily in plants and in our muscle cells when oxygen is not available. Some bacteria and fungi always show anaerobic respiration. Here is the word equation for anaerobic respiration. Glucose gives out lactic acid and energy is released. There are three important characteristics of respiration. The breakdown of glucose to carbon dioxide and water does not occur in a single step. The steps occurs in two phases, that is glycolysis and Krebs cycle. Breakdown step takes due to an enzyme. Breakdown of glucose molecule in the form of ATP. First stage is glycolysis. It is the first phase of breaking down of glucose. It takes place in cytoplasm and produces pyruvate. It is considered as the main pathway of cellular respiration as it helps to release energy in the form of ATP. Significance of glycolysis: it is the first step in which glucose is broken down to give energy, and this energy is used for cellular respiration. It takes place in the cytoplasm of cells and is present in all living organisms. Krebs cycle: it happens in mitochondria. Oxygen is needed for this phase. It is the final pathway in the process of cellular respiration and results in the interconversions of metabolites to release energy in the form of ATP. Significance: it is the process in which aerobic respiration takes place and generates energy. It takes place in the mitochondria of each body cells. Now class, today's assignment: define respiration, give two types of respiration, explain them with the help of a balanced equation. Please refer to the book for the equation. What are the various characteristics of respiration? Explain glycolysis and its significance. Explain Krebs cycle and its significance. So class, this is all we'll be learning for today. Let us revise. Respiration is a chain of chemical reactions that enables all living organisms to synthesize energy required to sustain. Types of energy respiration: Aerobic and anaerobic respiration. Aerobic respiration, the breakdown of glucose in cells in presence of oxygen. Anaerobic respiration, the breakdown of glucose in the absence of oxygen. Three important characteristics of respiration. First is these steps occur in two phases, glycolysis and Krebs cycle. Number B, breakdown step due to an enzyme. Number third is breakdown of glucose molecule in the form of ATP. Glycolysis, it is the first phase of breaking down of glucose. It takes place in cytoplasm and produces pyruvate. Krebs cycle, it is the final pathway in the process of cellular respiration and results in interconversions of metabolites to release energy in the form of ATP. So class, this is all we'll be learning for today.